हेलो गाइस, माय नेम इज़ साक्षी पठानिया। आज हम बेसिक हेमेटोलॉजी एंड हेमेटोलॉजिकल टेक्निक्स का नेक्स्ट टॉपिक पढ़ेंगे, दैट इज़ ब्लड कॉम्पोजिशन एंड इट्स फंक्शन। इसमें हम ब्लड की कॉम्पोजिशन के बारे में पढ़ेंगे, जो कि हमने पहले भी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं, लेकिन दिस इज़ अनदर चैप्टर इन योर सिलेबस, तो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इट इन डिटेल। ब्लड कॉम्पोजिशन में हम टाइप ऑफ जो कॉम्पोजिशन है हमारे ब्लड की, दैट इज़ सेलुलर कॉम्पोनेंट्स और नॉन सेलुलर कॉम्पोनेंट्स, उनके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, उनके फंक्शंस के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे। तो लेट्स स्टार्ट। फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द ब्लड। ब्लड इज़ द मेन सर्कुलेटिंग फ्लूइड इन द ह्यूमन बॉडी। और हम उसकी स्टडी को ब्लड की स्टडी को हेमेटोलॉजी कहते हैं। ये चीज़ हम ऑलरेडी जानते हैं। सो इट इज़ अ फ्लूइड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू। ब्लड इज़ अ फ्लूइड कनेक्टिव टिश्यू जो कि मेसोडर्म से डिफ्रेंशिएट होता है। मेसोडर्म इज़ अ stem cell which is produced in embryo during development। तो ये एक ऐसा मेसोडर्म से बनता है जो कि कनेक्टिव टिश्यू, bright red in color, slightly alkaline, salty and heavier than water. Adult has 5 liter of blood which constitute about 8% of the total body weight। तो that means ये हमारे बॉडी के 8% बॉडी वेट का पार्ट है। Blood is mainly divided into the two constituents, that is cellular and non-cellular। This is the flow chart showing the composition of blood. It is differentiated to two parts, that is cellular composition and non-cellular composition। Cellular composition is further divided into three subparts, that is RBCs, WBCs and platelets। RBCs are erythrocytes, platelets are thrombocytes, and WBCs are further differentiated in granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes that cells which contains granules inside it, and agranulocyte which does not contain granules. And non-cellular composition is further divided into plasma only. I've already told you about that cellular composition is further divided into three parts, that is RBCs, WBCs and platelets. Now at first number we are going to discuss about RBCs. RBCs are red blood corpuscles. They are circular, biconcave meaning usually referring to a disc-like structure or lens-like structure, and nucleated which does not contain nucleus. Its size is 7 micrometer diameter to 2.5 micrometer in thickness. They are about 5 to 1 5.8 million RBCs per cubic mm in adult male, and in female we have 4.3 to 5.2 million, and average lifespan of a erythrocyte is 120 days. Next we are going to discuss about the flow chart of WBC formation. WBCs is further divided into two parts, that is granulocytes and agranulocytes. We are going to discuss about this in detail now. Leukocytes are the type of cells which contains granulocytes and agranulocytes. They are colorless, nucleated, amoeboid and phagocytes. Amoeboid means which resemble like amoeba, and phagocytes mean that have a phagocytic characteristic. Due to the amoebal movement they squeeze out of blood capillaries. This is called diapedese. Diapedesis मतलब माइग्रेशन ऑफ सेल्स थ्रू द वॉल्स ऑफ ब्लड कैपिलरीज इनटू द टिश्यू। अब इनकी मूवमेंट अमीबा की तरह होती है, तो दे कैन स्क्वीज आउट, दे कैन कम आउट ऑफ द वॉल्स ऑफ ब्लड कैपिलरीज और टिश्यू में ही आ जाते हैं। सो उसका साइज़ है 8 to 15 माइक्रोमीटर, एंड एवरेज लाइफ स्पैन इसकी है 3 to 4 days। Leukocytes are mainly divided into two parts, that is granulocytes and agranulocytes, because of the presence or absence of granules inside it. First we are going to discuss about the granulocytes. It contains three types of cells: neutrophils, eosinophils and basophils. On the basis of next we are going to discuss about the function of these three. Neutrophils are cytoplasmic granules that are stained with neutral dye. Nucleus have 3-5 lobes. After that functions phagocytes and engulf microorganisms. That means it kills the outer antigen types material. Then eosinophils are cytoplasmic granules which are stained with the acidic ice like eosin, and they are non-phagocytic and increase during allergic reaction. If there will be any allergic type of reaction in your body, then it will increase in number, and increase in number of eosin is called as eosinophilia. Next is basophil. Basophil are cytoplasmic granules which are stained with methylene blue, and they are non-phagocytic. They release heparin, that are anticoagulant, and histamine also. Histamine is a local immune response which cause the inflammatory response. Another type of leukocytes are agranulocyte, which does not contain any granules. Now function of these agranulocyte is, first of all I'll give example of these both, lymphocyte and monocyte. The function of lymphocyte is It produces antibodies and responsible for the immune response of the body, and monocytes are act as scavengers because they are phagocytic in function. And the size of both the agranulocytes are different. That is large round nucleus, and in monocyte large of all WBCs and kidney shaped nucleus. Next component of the blood we are going to discuss is platelet. Platelet are the small fragments of bone marrow which are involved in the secret vasoconstriction. Vasoconstriction is the constriction of blood vessels which increase the blood pressure, then form temporary platelet plug to stop the bleeding when we are having any type of wound, dissolve blood clots, digest and destroy bacteria, secrete some chemicals to attract neutrophils during any type of injury, secrete growth factor to maintain the lining of the blood vessels at the site of injury. This is the known cellular composition of the blood, that is plasma. It is not the part of your cellular composition. It is a straw colored, slightly alkaline viscous fluid. It contains 90 to 92% water, 10% of solutes and 7% of protein. Plasma proteins such as serum albumin, serum globulin are the part of this plasma. Other nutrients such as glucose, amino acids and nitrogen is waste. Gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, regularly substances like enzymes and hormones, inorganic substances like bicarbonate, chlorides are the part of plasma. So these are the main function of our blood, that is transportation, regulation and protection. In transportation, it transport the hormones, it transport the metabolic waste, it transport the nutrient carrier, it transport the oxygen all over the body. In regulation, it regulates the pH, it maintains the body temperature, it maintains the water content of the cell. And in protection, WBC protect against disease, and it also perform hemostasis. So these are the function of blood and function of all the composition of our blood. So guys, this is all about the blood composition and the function of the blood composition. Next we are going to discuss about the erythropoiesis and all the blood forming procedures. So if you are having any query, you can ask. Thank you so much guys.